Hello, hello everyone around the world. What is on my desk? We have this HP. This is a HP ProBook 450 G8 that came in for repair. These are job from other technicians. Uh, they said the laptop is not turning on. So let's see if we can fix this laptop. I never fixed this model in specific, but we'll see. All the screws are missing. Let's see what the laptop is doing exactly. This is working with USB-C. No? Yeah, this is working. We have USB-C here and a charging port for small blue pin. So I'll plug in the blue pin charger. 19 volts, 3.2 amps. Plug in. It's taking 42 milliamps. Pressing the power button. Now it's taking 28 milliamps. Pressing 0. What kind of fault is this? And we don't have any light, we don't have anything. The switch button is on the keyboard. Now it's taking 26 milliamps. Okay. Hope we are going to fix this. Hope we are going to fix this. I need to open this laptop. All the screws that are missing. There are no screws. Even here. How this is supposed to come out? No screws, but I can't take out the back cover. Oh, the back cover is out. That's the back cover. So we have a nice motherboard, fan, all-in-one processor, SSD, we have battery. So what I want to do, I want to plug in the charger. Plug in the charger. Now you have light. Check here. When I plug in, we have light. $28 milliamps. Light goes off. Okay, let's check some voltages. Let's check some voltages. What voltage do we have on the motherboard? On the charging port, we do have 19.3 volts. On the end of the power supplies, here we have 19. On this power supply, so the 19 volts is on. The next step is to check for 3.3. Where can I check for 3.3? On the last pin of the BIOS. Okay, you can't see. Pin number 8 of the BIOS, which is the VCC 3.36. Here we have another BIOS chip. Pin number 8, 3.36. So the condition for the laptop to start is okay. Here on the battery, we have nothing. We have nothing, like 0 volts. That's a bad sign. Okay. So why the battery doesn't have voltage? Huh? Why? Can you charge the battery a little bit? Can you charge the battery a little bit? Because the motherboard looks clean. I can't see any damage, like liquid damage or anything. But let's put some power on the battery, and it's taking 3.2 amps. Voltage drop to 15 volts. So let me charge the battery a little bit, and then we'll recheck the battery voltage. Uh, let's see now. Let's see now. Now, what voltage do you have on the battery? Now we have 11.6. Let's plug the power supply. It's taking 31, 119, 96. We have orange charging light now. You see the orange charging light? This looks like the pre-charging current. The current has to jump. Now 500, 700, 800, 1 amp, 1.2, 1.3 amps. On. You see the keyboard? Current just jumped to 2.4 amps. You see the keyboard backlight and HP log, and it's working. Huh? The laptop of these days, and it's loading Windows. So I explain what was the fault. But it makes sense. It makes sense because this laptop, the customer said, I'm a student at a local poly. So it's holiday. He did not use the laptop for over 1 month. And when he tried to take it to another repair shop, uh, they checked the laptop was dead. You know, this kind of laptop with inbuilt battery, when the battery is highly discharged, you cannot even charge it with a charger. Most of the laptops, because there must be communication between the BQ chip um, and the charger. But if the cells they are being reported dead, like highly discharged battery cells inside, the laptop won't even show the charging sign. Won't come on. Some of the laptops, not every laptop, but some of the laptop, they won't respond, and it's working fine. Oh, I wish I could get such kind of repairs every time. So that was the repair. Let me know what you think on the comment section, and if you have anything that you wish to understand or to add, don't hesitate to leave a comment, and I'll try to answer you on the next repair. This repair is done. The cells were highly discharged, like zero. I charged it for a while, like 4 or 5 minutes, and the laptop came back to life. So uh, yeah, probably we'll meet next time. I'll try to look for something better for you.